I got married at first sight because I was ready for that forever love.
You may kiss your bride.
I've been dreaming of being a husband all my life, and now it's actually here.
8 weeks ago, the experts chose 10 singles in Houston, Texas, to be married at first sight. Now, the time has finally come for them to choose each other or choose divorce.
It could really go either way.
This one decision has the power to impact the rest of their lives, for better or for worse.
I don't understand how a respectful and good guy starts a dating app.
I didn't say everything that was on my mind because I was afraid it was just gonna get louder.
When it's a fan, she's gonna go ahead and bounce.
I had a lot of hope because it felt really different.
You know, everything we've been through, all of it was worth it.
So we actually consummated the marriage already.
The way he argued scared me. And I was like, ooh, this is a character flaw.
We do not align in what we want.
Just say whatever it is you're feeling.
Yeah.
I was so happy to have an opportunity to meet someone like her.
So the time has come.
Do you want to stay married? Or do you want to get a divorce?
My heart's beating out of my chest.
This is Married at First Sight.
I just woke up. Today's the big day.
Today is decision day.
I'm gonna be honest, I slept horribly. I guess because wifey wasn't in bed and I got used to sleeping with her.
We hope this night away has given our couples the time to reflect on how far they've come over the last 8 weeks and whether or not they want their journey forward to include one another.
I decided to just kind of clear my head and everything. It's a beautiful day. Go for a run just to see, you know, exactly what decision am I gonna make today.
I'm just really hoping that Michaela says whatever her heart feels and that she makes the best decision for herself, because I know that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm feeling really good about my answer. I'm not nervous at all. I'm just ready to let it be known and let it be clear what I'm thinking and move forward into the future.
Just thinking I just gotta be real, gotta be honest with the experts, with Val. I think because it could really go either way.
So here we go. D-Day, it's here.
Nothing we won't overcome, like a battle we already won.
Choosing whether to stay married could be the most important decision they ever have to make in their lives. Tonight, after 8 weeks together, our couples will decide once and for all whether they want to stay married or get a divorce.
Gil and Mirla may seem like opposites from the outside, but when it comes to their goals and values, they couldn't be more alike. Mirla was looking for a strong man that she can depend on, and we felt that Gil, a natural protector, is her match. But they have very different ideas about finances, with Gil's more down-to-earth lifestyle and Mirla's upscale taste clashing at times.
My husband is a charmer.
I was like, ooh, she's styling. You gotta be confident to wear a rocket dress like that.
He has a kind heart, dedicating his life to make sure others are well. I'm very easy to please.
Excuse me?
You saying I'm high maintenance?
Absolutely.
I never have to guess about how he's feeling.
You sound like you're a brat when there's no need to be.
My husband and I have very, very different ideas about what to spend money on.
She was like, you know, the one thing I'm not gonna do is change my lifestyle for anybody.
I worry that my husband might not be able to enjoy the finer things in life. What I need from you is your continued patience, and what I'm challenged by every day is your patience.
Okay.
So much good in his heart. I think everything that I imagined a husband would be, he's just like an extra step above that. He's optimistic, always looking at the bright side of life.
It hasn't felt forced. It feels right. Man, when things feel right, everything else is like easy.
He's selfless and caring, never shying away from a moment to make me feel special.
There you go.
Oh, this is so pretty. I like it.
Yes. The very first thought I have as I watch my wife walking down the aisle is how gorgeous she looks. She looks gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah. Mirla is one of a kind.
I'm just a touchy person.
Do you believe you've been touchy with me?
I am not like that on day one with people. I don't want a dog because I don't want to walk them.
She started a little negative with her mindset and slowly came around. This little Debbie Downer that you can be sometimes. But we found that a warm hug helps her to feel better and brings her joy.
Has there been a kiss?
No. Cheek. Fast forward now.
A complete 180.
Bro, complete 180. I got my first kiss.
Hey, man.
Hey, we should drink to that. I love her kisses and her soft, full, pillowy lips. Ooh.
You asked for chocolate chip cookies.
That is amazing. But Mirla, she's a princess.
We all know that I'm a
You
little
need
bit of
glitz and glamour. Yeah, for sure. What's the most expensive pair you have in here?
Like $1,000.
A big concern of mine is if she is willing to change her mindset. Your negativity at times is a big deal for me. The finance stuff is a big deal for me. It's a lot at stake. Do I want to be with you for the rest of my life?
Oh, fancy.
Yes.
Look at Work it, girl.
I'm moments away from giving my decision based off the last few weeks. I'm pretty sure on which way I want to go.
Hello.
This is definitely one of the biggest decisions that I'm about to make in my life.
It looks really nice, hubby.
Thank you.
I love that. I like. But look at his shoes, they're really nice too.
Whether it goes good or not so good, I'm prepared for what's next.
Tell me, how do you feel this week? I mean, this is decision day.
I felt good. I felt pretty confident. If I don't know by now, then I'm never gonna know.
How would you answer that, Mirla?
I have felt pretty confident, yes. Okay. Just like I did on my wedding day.
Speaking of the wedding day, let's talk a little bit about how it started things off.
It was terrible. I never really wanted a wedding, though. You know, it was a really long day. I think I expected...
Oh, so you were serious? It was terrible?
Oh, yeah, it was terrible.
I thought you were joking.
I just No, I am totally serious.
What was so terrible?
I just didn't like any of it. It was too much. I don't like meeting new people.
I'm like, then why did you get married at first sight?
That was actually,
That's what my husband said. Because I wanted a husband, so it was worth the sacrifice of doing that.
I had a great time. It was good. Met my wife and her peoples, her family and her friends. I had fun. I enjoyed it.
Did it matter at all? Because of course, especially in this situation, people are very concerned about first impressions and what's my partner gonna think about me.
Nope.
You didn't care. You were just like...
It is who I am. Like, he might as well get it on day one.
So let's talk about how the two of you have grown in emotional and physical intimacy over the course of this marriage. Like, where were you at the beginning and how has it grown into more?
I mean, I think for me, obviously, like, I wanted to take things slow because I want to know who he is as a person. And I definitely think when you get physical too quickly, then that can kind of blur other things. But I think as we saw, like, it did not take too much for me to start being affectionate. And so I think for me, that's gone from like 0 to, I want to say 100 in the course of 8 weeks.
45. And then once you hit 45, it went to 100.
Oh, okay.
But it didn't go from 0 to 100.
In 8 weeks?
It didn't go 0 to 100.
Like it went 0 the first week, like
0 the second week, 0 the third week.
Really?
And then
Go back and see that.
And then after that, yeah, I would say you had a little
Sped
more.
up, made up for all
Yeah.
that. Okay.
So are we saying that we have progressed through the entire spectrum of affectionate and sexual behavior, or are we just stuck on an enormous amount of smooching?
No, we have not consummated the marriage yet.
Look at your smile. Okay, you cannot lie.
So, so we actually consummated the marriage already. It did happen maybe like two weeks ago. And yeah, so it was,
That's
it's been good.
wonderful.
Well, first of all, appreciate your honesty.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But, and secondly, we're interested because it's one of those things we hope will come naturally and feel good because the way your relationship's progressing. And yeah, okay, great. You know, we move on.
Move on.
I have a question. Is that your wedding ring?
No. I don't like did you see my wedding ring? It's ugly.
Mirla, I'm seeing a theme. Okay. So, Gil, you had mentioned one time that she's somewhat of a negative Nancy.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me a little bit more about that, because I know that kind of bothers you.
So that does, because I'm a very optimistic and kind of like fun-loving type of person. So sometimes in certain situations, if it's not going to her liking, her mood can change. Your moodiness puts me in a bad place. It doesn't make me feel good, because I become negative. And I don't like that. I don't like being mad. I don't like being dismissive. I just don't like that energy. It drains me. And so I just don't like being like that. It brings me down.
I hear you. Like, I know that's something that I need to work on. So it's not like, oh my God, I can't believe he's saying this to me. I don't even think that was the first time when you said it to me. I was like, I didn't think about that. So like.
What about your feelings when you talk about money with him and you have different visions of what's enough or what it's going to be, the way you handle money together? Because I know there's been a lot of back and forth on that.
I think for me, when we talk about finances and like the future, it worries me.
Well, okay, so the biggest difference between us when it comes down to that is she's money driven and I'm not. I'm more driven passionate about what I like to do. So if I like to do it, I'll continue doing it. And I'm not really concerned about how much it pays. But she wants to earn the most that she can as fast as she can. Like the difference between me and her is she wants to be a millionaire. I would be content with being a thousandaire. Like a couple $100,000s and I'm happy.
It worries me because we do not align in what we want for our family. And so like my whole life, I've been working towards this and I continue to work towards this. And for someone to just be like, that's not gonna work, I feel worried.
We really thought with the amount of commitment and love that you're both capable of giving, we really did think this would be something that you would both choose: love, happiness, family, values, shared life, over the discrepancy in pay. Were we wrong?
I think you were wrong. How we live and choose to live our life is very different. I like the finer things in life. I like amenities and nice things. He does not.
He doesn't like them, or he doesn't care as much as you do?
No, he doesn't like them and he doesn't care about them either. If he had a choice, he would go and live like in a box. Like.
No, that's absolutely not right.
Yeah. You guys are not as dissimilar as you think.
Come on, no.
Okay.
I'm not trying to live in a shack. What are you talking about? No, if it's
You
the
said
same,
I would be happy in a box.
I would be. Like, I have no
And-
issues, but that doesn't mean that's what I shoot for, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I still want a nice home, especially for my wife and my kids.
Our definitions of nice differ too.
Yeah, there is, when it comes down to specific things, we don't have We differ. I don't want concierge.
But if they're there, they're there.
I am
It's
a doorman. I am concierge. You know what I'm saying?
You're not a doorman, you're a concierge.
I'm the trash guy. I do all of that. So therefore, I don't need that.
We don't need it, but it's nice if it's there.
There's a sense of self-sufficiency that he has that you're willing to pay a premium for.
Exactly.
But the desire for more is there for both of you, for sure.
And we moved on.
All right, guys. Well, it's come to that time. Do you want to stay married, or do you want to get a divorce?
I really enjoy just being with you every day and being like the first person that I get to talk to. I think that for me has been my biggest. Like, I am genuinely happy being with you every day. And when I get moody and frustrated, like, I don't feel like you've ever held that against me. And so for me, the things that you do every day to me are showing commitment to me as a wife and then us as a marriage. So I think based on the past 8 weeks, if I had to do this over again, of course I would. And I would just change, you know, a bunch of things. But I actually did not think that someone could be this amazing as a husband. And so for that reason, I don't know what I want to do. No, I'm kidding. I want to stay married to my husband.
Gil, it's time to decide whether you want to stay married or you want to get a divorce.
All right. Well, these last few weeks, several weeks, have been a growing experience for me. I've enjoyed these past 8 weeks, but we're two different people when it comes down to like our drive for life. You're driven by money, but that's never been a thought process of mine. And also, I feel like your moodiness affects me. Obviously, I don't want you like that, not just because it affects me, but it affects you. And if you're not happy, then nobody's happy. So I guess we differ in that aspect of some things. But I can sit here and tell you that I'm in love with you. I love your passion. I respect your hustle. Like, you're passionate about it and you go full force. And I wanted somebody to test me, to push me. Well, I feel like with you, that's gonna be an everyday thing, but in a good way. So with that being said, I want to stay married.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Yes!
Congratulations.
Oh, you got me. You got me good.
I feel really relieved, like, oh, thank God. I'm definitely excited to continue to experience life as I grow in love with my husband.
Let it fly! Woo! Oh, hey!
Now it's just regular life, one that we can enjoy at our own pace and build from there.
And we can talk about kids.
Thank you very much. 2 to 3 years from now.
No, it could be a year and a half.
You have been such an example for so many people of what can happen when you are committed to marriage and committed to growing in love. So here's to your marriage.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
So many more years.
Yeah, I was on the fringes, all love always hinging.
Bao and Johnny's story started off with a fairy tale wedding and a familiarity that gave their marriage a great start. When the honeymoon was over and real life settled in, Bao was all in, but Johnny seemingly folded at the first sign of difficulty. Bao and Johnny were matched because they both have high standards and a devotion to family that we hoped would help them to create a strong bond.
I got married at first sight to start a life with my forever person. Oh my God! Hey, Johnny.
Nice to meet you again.
But instead of marrying a stranger, I married Johnny Lamb. Johnny's cute, driven, and successful.
I would love to retire at 40.
I can totally see already why we were matched. Johnny is the life of the party.
Keep it going. Who do y'all think is gonna be the first couple to consummate?
Bao and Johnny.
He makes me feel comfortable in group settings. I want to win that bet. Like, when otherwise I would feel anxious.
It's just been me. My rules, my way. And I gotta say, I'm a little bit particular about how I like things.
Like, I don't think I'll ever get to the point of showering 3 times a day.
I'm expressing to you that this is my preference.
And
I would love it if you're clean.
He has unrealistic standards of me.
When you get happy and excited, you get very giddy, almost like a little kid. I personally don't find it attractive.
He has sabotaged this marriage by looking for any way out.
But what if, like, I went in for the right reasons, but I wasn't ready? I'm conflicted about us.
Johnny is running away from me because he sees the potential for happiness and is afraid of being hurt.
If this was a dating scenario, this is where we would end things.
But why do you need to say that? Every time I thought it was the end for Johnny and I, something pulled us back together. Maybe there's a reason our paths crossed again.
I feel like at some point, we're gonna grow to find out we have so much in common and that we do actually complement one another. I took a leap of faith to find love. With this ring, I wed you, Bao. Bao is cute and quirky.
I am so awkward.
Bao is an independent, strong-willed woman.
Why are you on this bed?
I was hoping we'd stay in the same bed, and I find that very attractive.
Oh my God.
She's a badass.
Here goes.
She was always ready to try new things.
Oh God!
But she hides certain aspects of herself. I feel like it's nothing to be ashamed of because so many people snore. Because she's uncomfortable, ashamed. All I can say is that I am 100% committed to you.
Then touch me more, touch me more, touch me more.
Bao's lack of maturity was a turnoff from the very beginning.
I'm worming my way into his heart. I am consistently thinking about you in this relationship.
I feel like you were not consistent at all. It's hard to have meaningful conversations with her without getting into a fight. I wish I had been matched with literally anyone else.
You've said a lot of mean things. I do not want to be talked to the way I have been before.
Okay. This marriage has been very, very difficult, and we're both to blame.
So where do you think we should go from here?
Don't stop, keep on. Don't stop, strong.
It takes 2 people to keep a marriage from falling apart.
I'm still here. If you want to have talks, I'm open to them.
The rain's the only way to clear the cloud. I'm so cute.
Maybe I was married to Bao for a reason, and maybe it's worth more time to find out why.
Ball in your court, Johnny.
Always.
Hi, Johnny. Come on
Hi.
Hey, guys. I'm moments away from making my decision, and I'm not 100% decided.
in. Looking very spiffy.
Thank you. And I'm feeling a little bit nervous.
Hi.
You look great.
Hello.
I think the story of me and Bao is kind of looks good on paper, but in practice, not great.
I always think you look great, but that is your color. It really is.
2 months ago, I said, I do. And today I could be saying goodbye.
So here we are, finally decision day. Let me ask you, if you were gonna talk about this experience, what would you say were the best moments?
In many ways, when I look back, I felt there were more highs than lows. Obviously, the wedding was amazing.
Can't beat it.
Our 1 month. We both defied death together.
That's a big one.
That's a big
We certainly did that. Yeah, it was fun. I remember I was beaming that day. Absolutely beaming that day. It was a great day.
The things that make me feel warm and fuzzy about being married to you have always been the smaller stuff, the unplanned, the day-to-day, where I get a sneak peek of what it would be like to be married to you after all this is done. Those are the moments I live for. Those are like the moments that I feel give me hope sometimes. That if we had more of those moments, that's when I'm happiest.
Those are lovely to listen to. What would you say was the biggest challenge?
The biggest challenge, knowing how to communicate effectively. Just trying to figure out what is going wrong in our disagreements.
For me, how to not run. In the past, when I thought that things were getting rough or it wasn't for me, it was very easy to just say, this is not for me, and walk away. In this case, we're here. Old me wouldn't have made it through that.
Val, do you agree with what Johnny is saying?
No, I don't. I do feel in many ways that you've been running from the marriage. He shared with me that if not for signing up for this, he would have walked in the first week. And it bothered me because I feel like I'm kind of silent. Like I'm not saying what's on my mind. In some weird way, I feel like there's been moments in my marriage that I feel like I've lost my voice, and that's just not who I identify as.
Can you track where things go sideways, where you feel you can't talk?
Yeah. It feels like every argument we've had where it got really heated, I felt like I didn't say everything that was on my mind because I was afraid it was just gonna get louder and angrier, and I don't want that.
I mean, one, I'm really sorry that you felt that you couldn't speak up.
Yeah.
But I've always felt that our arguments have not escalated. Because I start the conversation at this tone, at most it might get to like this tone, but I never yell at you. Most of our conversations, I'm listening most of the time to whatever you want to say.
I feel like we have different recollections of our
Right.
arguments.
I don't think we understand how you trigger each other into unsolvable arguments.
Yes.
I wish you could explain it.
She's so dead set on one person being right, and there needs to be blame on someone for why something went wrong. And I can only say, yeah, it was my bad. So much, where I don't want to be married to someone where I always have to say, it is my fault. It's always me. I can, but I mean, I don't want to.
Okay, but is there anything you could say about the incident with her friend when you were looking for information or confirmation of how you were feeling? Is there anything you could say about that now?
Val, I am very sorry that Sarah and I talked about our marriage. I was going through a rough time and I was feeling distraught. And it felt like she was the only person that understood why I was feeling these things.
When it all happened and all came forward, I was pretty devastated because I was already down about our marriage, made things worse. I felt so betrayed by my husband and my best friend. The one person in the whole village that's gonna say I'm crazy, you went with that person.
No, you are not crazy, and I needed that at the time. I think that's why I clung on to it so closely to myself. But I understand she is your best friend, and there are boundaries here. Our marriage, things that happen in our marriage, we should try to resolve that between us first. And if I wanted to talk to her about those things, I should have sought your permission. I am sorry about that. I wish I'd approached it a different way.
We're looking here and we're seeing two attractive, intelligent people who we believed at the beginning had all the necessary ingredients, am I right?
Yes.
To make this not just a good couple, but a great couple that could accomplish incredible things. But it seems as though the same problems you were finding in your dating, you've brought into the marriage.
That's a good point.
Well, the time has come to make a decision. Do you want to stay married, or do you want to get a divorce?
This is a difficult decision. We've gone through so many lows. So many lows. Oh my God.
Just say whatever it is you're feeling.
I'm a yes. Let's see what happens without the cameras, without the lights, without the crew. Do whatever counseling we need to do.
Thank you, Johnny.
My heart's beating out of my chest.
Bow. Do you want to stay married, or do you want to get a divorce?
I thought this decision I was sure coming into today. But I didn't anticipate how hard it would be. My answer is no. I want a divorce. Because I came into this for commitment and support, and I don't feel I got it. And I'm so unhappy. And so much that I can't trust that that will change here right now.
Okay.
Johnny, how are you feeling?
It's just, I thought, what's the harm in trying?
There's nothing wrong with what you said.
Yeah.
So I don't want you to feel as though you made a mistake by saying, I want to stay married.
And I'm so sad for each of your disappointment. I can see both of you look kind of defeated, and we hope that's not a continuing feeling, because we want you to be happy.
You'll learn, and you'll grow, and you'll be better. Absolutely.
When we talked about the good moments, she's seen good moments, I've seen good moments. Why wouldn't you give it a shot?
Said you would, but it's over now.
I mean, was marriage really that bad? That hurts.
Said you would.
Okay.
Johnny, take care of yourself, please.
Thanks, Dr. Pepper.
It doesn't add up to me that suddenly on decision day that he would want to work on it now if he hasn't been working on it for the past 3 weeks. And that's why I have to say no, because I don't trust anything that Johnny says. It's just too little, too late.
Oh, man.
Brett and Ryan were matched because Ryan's adventurous side complements Brett's fun and outgoing personality. Brett and Ryan have very different dating paths, but they realized that they had to shake things up because what they were doing wasn't working. Well, they started out strong. Ryan never got the butterflies that he was hoping for and struggled to communicate with Brett.
Hi. I've dated a lot of women, but I've never come across a girl like Brett.
Your eyes are incredible. You're a good person, and that's what I asked for.
Brett is extremely compassionate.
I truly am thankful that I was matched with you.
There we go. Brett and I have fun and get along great, but I didn't get married for a roommate.
I know it's a difficult subject, but I am a pretty sexual person. Brett and I have a lot of differences.
Scared me.
She doesn't like the country. She's not as outdoorsy as I am. Manatee, you look down.
I can't.
Look.
I can see it in my peripheral vision.
We'll have to work on that.
We just don't see things the same way.
I voted this, you voted that.
Because we're voting for different things.
I wanted a picture-perfect marriage, and this isn't it.
For as long as I can remember now, I've wanted to be a father and a husband. And it's gonna take work. I think she's genuinely a person that just appreciates effort, and I've never been scared of the commitment.
No. I got married to commit 100% to my husband. Cheers to continuing to get to know each other, and also to all the love notes I'm gonna write you.
And maybe babies.
And maybe babies. I was ready to make my marriage work no matter what. You've been amazing this whole time, so.
You're falling in like with me right now.
Right, exactly. Ryan is the consummate Southern gentleman. He's handsome, successful, and funny.
How do you feel about him?
I have a crush on him. I have a crush on you. I know I'm not his type, but marriage is more than being someone's type.
I know her feelings and I know her emotions, and I don't want her to take that to another level that I'm not 100%
It sounds like she's further
certain.
along towards liking you.
I
Is
think
that
that's
true,
fair, yeah.
Okay.
I think we're still on the right path, but I just don't think that we're there yet, emotionally, physically.
It's hard to believe, Ryan. He tells me one thing, and then I hear something different from everybody else. Well, I heard that you said you were gonna have a conversation with me about how you wanna just be friends. And
I've told you, if these feelings don't develop...
You don't have to be defensive. I never thought it would be so hard for Ryan to be honest with me. Got a text from a friend that showed that you are on a dating app. There's a lot of good in our marriage, but I don't think he was willing to give our marriage a chance. If you don't feel it, you don't feel it. If we agreed to try harder, I wonder if we could make it work. Marriage before this and now are the same. You know, something I really believe in, that I've always believed in. Something I think requires a lot from both people.
Yeah.
Hi there.
Hey.
Hey, I get all three of you.
What's up, sweetie? Good to see you. You look
Very
great.
cool. Very good dress. Hi.
Hi. How are you? Y'all look awesome.
Oh, look at you. You put us to shame.
I was more nervous for those doors to open. I don't know why.
Then what?
Than the wedding doors.
Oh. Hello.
How are y'all?
There he is.
Good to see you, Cal.
Gentlemen, how you doing, man?
Good.
Have a seat.
Oh, man. It doesn't matter how ready you are for this. It's nerve-wracking.
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah?
We'll see after.
It's good to see you guys here. Leading up to the day, I know that it's been kind of stressful. This has been an up and down type of situation. But what has been the best part of your marriage?
There were definite obvious things on why we were matched. Just our conversation, our competitiveness, our banter back and forth. We are very quick-witted with each other as far as we can bounce certain things off of each other real effortlessly. She's so friendly and just, she's an awesome girl.
I think that his ability to take care of people and give is definitely there. I think that those are really good qualities that he has. There were little moments that, you know, I would catch myself, like maybe he's driving and I'm just like, okay. You know, I was like, maybe. We do have a good time together. Like my highlights are like the times where we're like listening to music and, you know, being competitive, of course.
We do have fun together.
I respect the conversation we're having. And I know you want to be a good guy. I do have one thing I need to deal with you. I don't understand how a respectful and good guy starts a dating app before the marriage is actually over. What were you thinking?
No, we talked about that significantly, and I'm forever apologetic that you had to get that message from your friend. I hope that you genuinely believe me when I say that that wasn't my intentions at all. I never meant for that to happen.
But it didn't happen. You did it.
Yeah, I didn't.
Why did you do that?
We had an initial connection. I obviously lost it along the way, but we had momentum day one. And I hate saying type, but I mean, I'm 35. I do have a type.
We're going to assume that you've had plenty of your type, but the connection still didn't deepen. So I would urge you to think if it's your type that's the issue, or if that's just an easy out for this one.
I definitely would not agree that I was looking for an out. I wanted to come out of this married more than anything, and I can look you right in the eye and tell you that. What it comes down to is I was fighting my lack of feelings and keeping her feelings under consideration.
I mean, if we're being honest, it's like I'm waiting for a feeling too, but you don't just sit and wait because that doesn't happen. You have to create it, and eventually it will naturally be that, but you have to do something. So yeah, I definitely think we have different kind of mentality on how that works.
So my question to you is, was there anything she could have done that would have made a difference? She's a supportive woman.
Yep.
She is funny as crap. She is outgoing. She is a ride or die chick forever.
I didn't know she was taking her earrings off to
No,
fight
just
me.
No. She's compassionate, she's empathetic. And no, but she's got her issues, she's got her challenges. But as far as wife material, she's wife material.
Brett, do you think Ryan was ready to be married?
No. I think really deep down, we really do want the same things out of life. Like, I know that we both really want to be like husband, wife, have kids. I think that's why we were matched.
What would you say right now you would do differently?
I wish that I would have verbalized things and not had you wondering, questioning where I was mentally. I absolutely could have done a much better job of that. I definitely tiptoed around a lot of uncomfortable conversations.
I just think that I would have spoken up, like, give it to me straight a lot sooner.
We are here on decision day, so the time has come for you guys to make a decision.
This day has been looming over our heads literally from day one. At the very beginning, I had a lot of hope because it felt really different, but we never really got on the same page. And I think that we can have a good friendship, but that is what it is, and so I want to get a divorce.
Okay.
I agree with you. I want to get a divorce.
Well, how do you feel?
I feel okay.
Well, guess you didn't come here to fail. And the end of a marriage is likely to be thought of as a failure.
Yeah.
We hope it's a new platform upon which to build a stronger life.
It's a relief, I'm sure, for both of us. And I know that I'm coming out of this a better, more well-rounded person and future husband, ideally. And yeah, and I'm sure she's taken a lot of great things out of it as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate everything.
I think the road to getting to this decision was not easy for me. I really beat myself up about feeling like I'm giving up on something, but I have to look out for myself and I have to put my happiness somewhere in the equation. It can't be just about him and what he needs. Yeah, this is the end of a marriage story, but it is not the end of my belief in marriage, and it's not the end of my quest to find love, you know what I mean? I just might let it come to me and not take such drastic steps, but to me, the risk was worth it.
Watch time go as child's pass. This drink is running out fast. Yeah. Premonitions while reminiscing, wishing it could be different.
Michaela and Zach had a powerful chemistry from the moment they first saw each other. They were matched because of their incredible ambition and their shared desire to build both a family and a lasting legacy. But over the course of 8 weeks, they've struggled with Michaela's explosive outbursts and Zach's leaving at the first sign of trouble.
Nice to meet
Nice to meet you. I know.
You're gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. You're gorgeous.
The moment I saw Zach, it was love at first sight. Are you nervous?
Yeah.
I got you. Zach is charming.
He's like a great person, just all around, and I'm very, very happy.
Zach is caring.
Hi. Oh my goodness, I miss you so much.
He makes me laugh when it's the last thing I want to do. And I love that about him.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel horrible. I feel so bad.
I personally, I'm not gonna be by you.
That's so mean.
I'm sorry, I know, but I'd rather you
I
not.
want to be on my honeymoon by myself.
I know, but I'd rather you be on your honeymoon by yourself than you have COVID.
Yeah. Our chemistry was so intense in the beginning. But our flame dried out quickly.
For me personally, it's bigger than a communication thing. It's how we handle it, and that's something I don't know that we can change.
Zach doesn't believe I'm capable of changing things. He doesn't, in fact, and I can forgive and forget and try to move past it. But then if I do something for him, it's like he holds on to it.
Do you honestly see our future together?
I can't imagine life without him, but I might have to.
Right now, it is doubtful, but I am holding out hope.
So I am very happy and...
Why are you happy?
I admire so many things about Michaela.
Did anything happen?
Michaela is smart, driven, ambitious, and resilient. She has a smile that can brighten any day, and a laugh you can't help but join. She's really the most thoughtful person I've ever met in my life.
I already love Zach, and I've told him that.
Michaela and I have similar core values, but fundamental differences.
You do realize, A, this is a new relationship. We don't know each other.
This is bigger than a relationship. This is a fundamental difference on how we handle conflict. We are who we are. Differences that might be too big to move on from. Her explosive reactions have put us on an endless emotional roller coaster. I'm going to leave tonight.
Good, bye. Go home now.
It's been difficult letting go of what I thought marriage would be. Michaela loves me. I only wish I could be sure that I could love her too.
Don't
look amazing. Oh my goodness.
How are you?
Look at you. Oh my gosh.
Today is decision day, and if I had to sum up the last 8 weeks in one word, roller coaster.
How you doing?
I'm happy that we made it here, but it's been a very long journey.
You have a great smile on, but I know this has not been the easiest 8 weeks of your life, so how are you feeling right now?
Relieved, like I made it here.
I feel really good.
Okay, well, what I'd like you to start with is what your version of the marriage was like.
My version of the marriage was just a really big learning lesson for myself. It had some really beautiful moments. It also had some really crazy moments. But all in all, I'm happy that all of them happened because I had so many lessons learned.
What about the good times for you, Zach? What were they? What are the positives?
Hold on. I just...
Is this to the good times or your decision?
Oh, this is not my decision. This is like the good, this is
Great.
what this is. Like, this is the
Good
marriage.
times.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, no.
I just like, whoa,
Oh,
okay,
yeah, no, it's not, yeah. Honestly, Michaela, I hope you never look back at the time we spent together with remorse. You made me a better man, and for this, I'm forever grateful. I actually see today as the beginning for us, the beginning of something new and something better. You know, everything we've been through, every fight, argument, leave out, laugh, cry, hurricane, meal together, all of it was worth it. And I wouldn't change a single thing, and I hope you wouldn't either. And thank you for loving me, and I can honestly say I love you too. Thank you.
Wow. Can I get some tissue? Thank you. It's been a journey. To hear that come from him really means a lot.
What does that tell you about Zach?
That he really cares. And that he has emotions and, thoughts and feelings that he may not be able to express to me in the immediate, but that he, like I told him before, he's always present. He's always thinking. He does that thing when he thinks.
Zach, what are you feeling right now?
I'm honestly just happy. Like, I'm very thankful. Hold on, give me a second. I just remember, like, when I first met you guys, like walking into the rooms. I was so happy to have an opportunity to meet someone like her. And you guys did that. Because outside of my mom, you were the most amazing woman that I know.
Anyone who's been following your love story, as the three of us have, would say, wait a minute. These people are like gushing. That compared to what the journey has looked like looks really different. Can you share with me and with us how that makes sense for you?
For me, it's always actions speak louder than words. And so the fact that she's still willing to do stuff and have conversations and say these things, like, you must love me.
So talk to each other about
Yeah,
this.
like, you know what I mean? Like, you must love me, unless you're crazy. It might be both, yeah. No, you know what I mean? Like, so that's why, because then I was skeptical. I really was. Because, you know, sometimes, like, maybe the actions don't match the words. That's why I was skeptical. But they do.
I think after our sit-downs, that Zach and I really put into practice how to talk to each other and how to listen. I think another thing that we learned to overcome is just the ceasefire. This really showed me that Hurricane K business, that knee-jerk reaction business, it's not okay. It's something that I look back and I regret. And I'm gonna work very hard to not happen again.
Okay.
The time has come. Do you want to stay married? Or do you want to get a divorce?
I want to stay married. I want to see what the future looks like for us.
Zach, do you want to stay married or do you want to get a divorce?
I want to get a divorce. But it's not a bad thing. When I say I want to get a divorce, I want to divorce the last 8 weeks that we've experienced. But I am willing to see where this goes.
Don't know how to interpret this. I mean, you've got a rejection of what you've been through, and yet you are making plans to try and still be together and work things out, right?
I don't know what we're gonna do. It's not that easy for us to say, this is what we're gonna do, we're gonna live together, we're gonna work on this, this, and that.
Zach, I have always been a fan of yours. I think you're a good guy. I don't believe you're communicating this in a way that's palatable to her. And I think that you're putting a nail in the coffin and you don't even realize it.
That's what's so mind-boggling to me about this whole thing.
I don't know why it's mind-boggling. All your wife wanted was to know whether or not you want to be married to her after today. Understanding that the past, you want a divorce from it, but going forward, do you want to be married to this woman?
Do you want to stay married to me going forward, yes or no?
No. Because that means to me, I'm not divorcing the past. I am not rejecting you. I'm not gonna change my actions towards you. I still want to see where this goes. None of that is changing, but I have to say I want a divorce.
To hear you say, I don't want to remain married to you, it is kind of like, oh, okay, well, wait a minute. That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't give me encouragement.
I guess I'm being selfish here. It's more for me to feel better mentally.
I hope you understand the impact of what you're saying. You said no.
Because if I say no, then
no is no.
I can't, okay.
No. And here's the deal, yes or no. You could say yes, but I don't want the past anymore. No is pretty definitive. There's no, but I want to hang out.
No, but I wish I felt differently.
Yeah,
It's still
no,
a
but,
no.
yeah. No, but and yes, but are completely different. Yes, but you can understand. Am I correct?
So would you rather me say no and then be done? Or like, so I'm
You
saying
didn't say
That's not
no.
our call. That's your call.
I'm saying like, what do I say
No,
then?
you gave your answer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's your call.
Okay.
I think what she needs here is some closure going forward.
I do want to stay married to see what the future looks like as married people, right? But while I hear all those beautiful things from you, Zach, I really do, I also hear that when we get up and walk out of here, you're a man who wants a divorce from his wife, and I'm a woman who wanted to continue to fight for a marriage.
Yeah. And that's it, okay.
You know, I thought we were on the same page. I thought she understood where I was coming from, but it seemed like she must have forgotten what I meant. But I said what I said. I said what I said.
I would have been more comforted if he said that he wanted to stay married, and I think I would have had a little bit more encouragement to start over at the beginning. But now I literally have no encouragement at all. What's the point of like doing stuff going forward? What's a new beginning? We're on a date now, we're single now. And it does change the dynamic, and that's stupid to me. And I'm not doing that.
You're so proud of your growth and who you are becoming. Don't stop.
I won't, thank you. Yes, sir, thank you. Thank you, guys, bye.
What the heck was that?
You want to be the good guy who's like, but we're still friends. Everybody wants that. Hardly anybody gets it.
Well, that's why I told him. I said, so when you leave here, you're going to be single? No. Yes, you are, buddy, because she's going to be done.
You almost there. You got this. I know you've been grinding all your life.
Rachel and Jose are driven, independent people. Right from the start, we have loved watching them get closer and deepen their bond of marriage. But they had to learn a few hard lessons about trust along the way. They were matched because we felt that Rachel could help Jose not lose, and we thought that Jose could help Rachel plan for the future. We hoped that these two could bring out the best in each other. But has Jose really shown Rachel that he can be the supportive partner that she needs to feel confident in herself and their marriage?
I'm Rachel.
Hi, Jose.
Jose.
Nice to meet
Nice
you,
to meet you
Rachel.
too.
I adore so many things about Rachel. You're so gorgeous.
Thank you.
It's hard to bear the weight of words.
Rachel is the wife I've always prayed for. It just feels right. Like, it feels right. I feel like a married man. I feel like a happy married man.
Oh,
Rachel is kind and cares about my feelings.
surprise, we're going fishing.
No, what? Yo, beautiful.
That was horrible.
I love that Rachel likes sports, and we can enjoy sporting events together.
You want to check
I love
it
it.
out?
I love it.
We're going to Japan.
That's,
Okay. Can you be that spontaneous?
yeah, no. Rachel needs to work on being more financially savvy. The biggest thing for me, it's okay, we're now married. Financially, we're no longer in this two separate accounts. We're gonna have this joint account. There are things about Rachel's past that worry me.
Never have I ever cheated.
Trust hasn't been easy for us, but we're working on it. How can I be comfortable with this girls' night and know that I don't have to worry about this?
You honestly will just have to trust me.
Rachel helps me be a better man. I'm gonna start listening more.
And that's okay.
But I'm gonna
as
get
long as you
there.
acknowledge and you work on it, that's
I'm
all
trying.
I can ask for.
I envision the perfect marriage, the perfect wife. Maybe we keep looking. But I'm realizing nothing can be perfect, and that's okay.
If Rachel today said, you know, she wanted a divorce, it'd be tough. It'd be tough to come back from this one for sure.
So me and the wife just got married.
I'm so happy.
No, I am happy.
I love so many things about Jose.
I don't know that there's anything I wouldn't do with you. I'd jump out a plane for you. I mean, I'm already married to you, so yes. I mean, I'm good.
So sweet. I want to grab one. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
feel good. I feel proud. And again, it's you just like boosting my confidence instead of shutting me down.
My dream trip right now is Switzerland.
I think the biggest thing that just comes to mind is it's a lot of money.
I love Jose, but he can be a little controlling.
You want to get to something like this.
I came in this looking for the husband that I deserve.
I'm just saying, you called me by a different man's name.
And I immediately apologized, but you locked me out. Getting locked out! My heart's in love, but my head has some doubts. Is this what we want? Hi. This decision is life-altering. The main reason I got married at first sight was I wanted to be with one person and just grow old with the person, but a person that fit my life. My fear going into this is just not knowing if Jose is the best husband for me.
You guys look great. You look good and married.
Yes.
You really, really do. So, it's decision day, and we just want to take some time and talk to you and find out how things have been over the last 8 weeks.
Just, it's been a whirlwind, right? Because it's so quick and it's so much coming at you. We've had ups and downs, but we have a lot of commonalities, a lot of similarities, and that's what I asked for being married at first sight. I wanted someone that I could go and enjoy doing the common things that not only I like to do, but then she did as well too.
Yeah, in the beginning, it was so perfect, like could not be more perfect. And then, you know, our big argument happened and everything. The day after, I was kind of like, I'm done. It was just too much at once, and it just went psh.
I mean, we have to talk about the deadbolt. What was that whole experience like for you emotionally?
It was just the way he argued scared me. And I was like, ooh, if this is a character flaw.
Clearly, my actions did not serve this marriage appropriately. But it's tough when someone says, I want to throw in the white towel. And I think that, you know, again, we've learned so much from that.
The beauty here is that you discussed it.
Yeah.
You dealt with it, you put it to rest, and you valued her more than you valued being right.
I'm gonna be honest, I was definitely hurt, I was upset.
Trust has been an issue in your past.
Right.
It's even been an issue, at least initially in this marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Do you fully trust your wife?
You know, I mean, it's very tough because, you know, I'm just concerned. When it's a fan, she's gonna go ahead and bounce.
I mean, it's a lot different when you're with someone you really want to be with.
Okay, so the time has come for you to decide. You two are about to make one of the biggest decisions of your lives. Do you want to stay married? Or do you want to get a divorce?
You know, I really care about you, right? I mean, you show me each and every single day how much you value me. And, you know, makes me feel so special when you do little things for me that I don't even ask for. It's been a quick process. There's been a lot of different elements, but I think that what we have from a foundation perspective is far beyond anything that I could ever have expected in being married at first sight. But we went through some hard times, but you know, we worked through it, and each and every single day that we grow and live together, you show me how important I am to you. And so for that reason, I would like to stay married. You're just a wonderful woman, and I couldn't be married to anyone better.
All right, Rachel. Tell your husband, do you want to stay married or do you want to get a divorce?
Through this whole experience, you know, we went through a lot. And we chose to be married, but we didn't choose who exactly we got married to. And this whole marriage, everything seemed so perfect. And then, you know, we both learned it's not perfect. But of course, I choose to stay married to you.
I choose you.
You know, we have still a lot of learning and growing, and I'm like very privileged right now to actually get to say that I choose to be married to you, Jose.
Celebration time.
Congratulations!
I feel relieved. I feel good. It was a toss-up there. I don't know. It was, you know, I didn't know. I was nervous. I didn't know.
Here's to you guys. Here's to being married at first sight.
It's a huge sense of relief. You know, we came in extremely blind to what could happen. We put ourselves out there, hit it off, we made this connection, and even our bad days turned out to be things that were really helpful for our marriage. And now we're here, you know, saying yes on decision day, and it's still a little unknown. I feel confident because I have a good partner by my side.
Congratulations for this day and for a lifetime.
Yes, thank you, guys. Cheers. Cheers.
I still choose you.
I'm really gonna miss this. There's a lot about this whole journey that I'm definitely gonna miss, and I'm gonna have lots of fond memories. One of the simple things that I'm gonna miss is just having coffee out here with Johnny.
Decision day was very interesting for Zachary and I. We're kind of in a marriage purgatory. I'm willing and open to see what the future looks like, but I'm here, I'm in it, and you know, yeah.
I like to get dolled up for my casual walks.
That's not true. She's lying.
We're walking, hiking.
All right. Trying to think of a time that I needed to drink more. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Y'all made it.
How are you?
I'm feeling curious. I want to see how everyone's decision day went.
Cheers, everybody.
If they were as much of a roller coaster as mine. I want to know who said yes and who said no.
I would love to hear about Jose and Rachel's decision.
Yep, definitely.
I decided to say yes and stay married to Rachel. We had great journey, a lot of learning. I thought I was a great communicator. I thought I was a great listener. Turns out that I'm really not, right?
You all right, man. You all right. You all right.
So,
I had to say yes because I Ubered there and I needed a ride back.
She did. She did. I want to know when y'all are going to change y'all's last names.
we now go by Rose. So,
Yes! Jose and Rachel are now just Rose, and Rose can't be separated. And we all knew this was gonna happen. Come on. They've been so lovey-dovey.
What about you guys?
After a long, thought-out process, it's a tax break when you stay married, so I decided to stay married.
I said yes, too. I think I'm most excited about getting our new apartment together.
And then we can start like decorating and building a home. So I'm excited about that.
Oh, also, one more reveal. We already consummated our marriage.
Oh.
Yeah, so we didn't.
Gil and Miela, they crossed that finish line. You know, you don't always have to be the biggest, the strongest, jump off to the fastest start to actually finish and win the race successfully.
Anybody else?
You know, it's not going where we wanted it to go. And so I said, you know, that I would rather not stay married.
As disappointing as it is for the end result for us, I said no.
I feel like in the beginning, Brett and Ryan really did like each other, but Ryan wasn't real. If you are saying one thing to her and then doing another, like, now you look like the bad guy.
No regrets.
So, with my answer, as we're talking to the experts, and they're like, okay, ultimately, do you want to stay married or do you want to get a divorce? I said, stay married. Because ultimately, I do want to stay with him.
I'm not gonna lie. Decision day was the worst day out of the whole 8 weeks, but I still intend to get to know you and hang out. And so no matter what I said, no matter what she said, in my mind, we're still
You
going
knew
to.
what you were gonna do
Yeah, we were
after.
still doing it. So like, it doesn't really matter.
The question is very clear. Do you want to stay married or do you want a divorce? Not divorced, continue to date. What is the intent? Are you trying to have your cake and eat it too?
So what if she just starts completely cuts you off?
Then I understand that. Then that's
Okay.
life. Yeah.
You
but-
respect that?
Yeah, I respect that. Of course I respect what.
I was just curious to see how you would feel about, like, would you be in your feelings about it?
No.
Or something, because... I mean, because I would think if I told my wife, you know what, I'm gonna say no on decision day, but I want us to completely talk. Or if she said that to me, I'd be like, nah. Like,
Our relationship is our relationship. We have beautiful moments, and that he does need to get away from this kind of situation for us to really flourish. And I respected that. Once I came down off of my, what the hell was that?
Whatever makes you happy, you do that. It doesn't matter if we're all confused and we got whiplash and we don't know what the hell's going on. Who cares? You know what I mean? If she has a smile on her face and you're good, that's all I need to know.
I went into decision day with no on my mind, and stepping into the room, everything just goes into overdrive. Everything that had gone on over the past 8 weeks started swimming in my head. And sitting down with the experts and talking it out, I figured, what is the harm in saying yes?
I came in with a decision that I had made over lots of reflection. There were definitely a lot of good times to recount, but ultimately, I said I wanted a divorce because I felt, in all sincerity, that I haven't really been in a marriage.
so after you heard his answer, in your mind, did you kind of like hesitate?
It's just too little, too late. If there was a sincere conviction before, maybe, but it's just too late. Can't.
It is surprising to me that Johnny and Val didn't work. On paper, they were the most logical couple as far as they're both successful intellectual people. And I thought they were both kind of had the funny, nerdy quality to them. And it sucks because there's so many good things there.
No, but none of us chose this, right? We signed up for this. We didn't choose our significant other. We've been put in a very difficult situation, and we're coming out of it stronger, I hope. So that's what I'm walking out of this feeling really confident about the future. Whoever I end up with, they're getting a tested guy.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Certainly. Very tested. What a journey this has been. When I came into this I came in because I wanted to find the love of my life. I've grown a lot. I've learned a lot about friendship, what it means to show up as a good friend and as a good wife. And I am so grateful. I've met and gotten to know so many wonderful people, and my heart is full.
Not gonna get emotional, but I feel like we're a family. Yeah. And that is something that just means so much to me.
We share this bond. Nobody else shares it. And, you know, I don't know what's next, but we know that we'll all be there. If babies come in the future, I'm pretty sure a few of us will be here.
I ain't the godmommy.
So if I can think back to talking to the experts and tell them basically what I wanted, they definitely listened.
I'm just so grateful for the whole experience. Everything has been a highlight. I'm just happy to have been part of this family. Yay! Same.
And if this is what you truly want in being not only married, but married at first sight, you have to put in a lot of work. And I got everything that I wanted in a wife. I'm so happy, so happy.
Here's to the rest of our lives.
Cheers.
Thanks, everybody.
Next time on Married at First Sight Houston Reunion. The entire Houston cast is here. And you won't believe what has happened since cameras went away.
Are you still in love with her?
Say it.
Are you okay?
Did Zach play you?
Yeah, I completely got played.
The couples are back to tell their side of the story. Brad, you met someone?
There's facts and there's rumors.
I don't understand what the issue is.
You don't care, and you never cared about me.
We'll uncover the truth of the past. Would you say it distracted you from your marriage?
I didn't shed one tear throughout this whole experience, and I can't even control myself right now.
And explore the hope of the future. You and Johnny are just BFFs.
Me and Zach wouldn't be bad either.
It's easier to now move forward.
This is the Married at First Sight Houston Reunion.
I'm not participating in this anymore.